This episode is going to sound a little different than our usual format. Instead of walking through a single case in story form, we're documenting the history of one family, the Paddocks. This is not a full narrative, but rather a record of specific events, legal cases, and family history that can explain the world surrounding Stephen Craig Paddock. Welcome to the spooky season. Have a good one. This person was the shooter in Vegas in 2017, the Las Vegas shooting, which I do not understand why it would be called the Las Vegas shooting, because it was not in the city of Las Vegas, it was in the city of Paradise. On October 1st, 2017, during the Route 91 Harvest Festival in Paradise, Nevada, a country music festival, Stephen opened fire from his 32nd floor suite at Mandalay Bay. He had been renting out 2 rooms that were connected to each other. These rooms were shut down and are now empty. The administration at the hotel stated that they will never be rented out again. Over a span of about 10 minutes, he killed 60 people and injured hundreds more before killing himself, taking his own life. To this day, his motive remains unclear. But to understand Stephen Paddock, it's important to look at the family he came from. The shooting was 8 years ago today, and Jason Aldean was just starting to perform. I recommend you go watch him if you haven't already. I did, and I enjoyed his music. Stephen was born on April 9th, 1953 in Clinton, Iowa, the oldest of 4 sons. Parents, Benjamin Hoskins Paddock and Dolores Hudson. When Stephen was 7, his father, a convicted bank robber, was arrested in Tucson, Arizona. Benjamin escaped in 1968 and landed on the FBI's top 10 most wanted list. To shield her kids, Dolores told them their father had died in a car accident. Stephen's brother Eric claims that the father was very rude to the mother. She later divorced Benjamin in Los Angeles County and raised the boys alone, working as a secretary. Stephen himself worked as a postal worker, an IRS accountant, and an auditor before investing in real estate. He retired with millions in assets, lived in Mesquite, Nevada for retirement, and was known primarily as a gambler. He was married but divorced twice. Both divorces occurred in Los Angeles County, where his mother divorced. Neither marriage produced children. His only lawsuit on record came in 2011 when he sued a Cosmopolitan Hotel in Clark County after claiming he slipped and fell. The case was dismissed in 2014. Among his brothers, Bruce stands out with his own criminal history. Bruce was arrested in Los Angeles in 2017 on porn charges, as he had images of naked kids, though the case was dismissed the following year. He died in 2019 while in medical care at his nursing home, reportedly after a cancer diagnosis. He had been given antibiotics, then was found dead in his room. Their father, Benjamin, nicknamed Chromodome, and Bingo Bruce, lived a life of crime. He robbed banks, ran cons, and escaped federal prison before being captured in Oregon. Later, he ran a bingo parlor and was charged with racketeering. He died in 1998 in Texas of his heart attack. The Paddock family history is filled with crime, instability, and fractured relationships. But not every brother was tied to crime. Patrick and Eric, 2 of the brothers, stayed out of the public record, except for Eric giving interviews after the Las Vegas shooting talking about his family. He claimed that after the shooting occurred, he had to take his mother to her counselor as she had an anxiety attack. This episode does not attempt to give motive or psychological explanations. It's simply a documentation of the Paddock family history, the crimes of the father, the charges against Bruce, and the path that Stephen himself took before October 1st, 2017. Now let's discuss the mother, Dolores Hudson. If anyone listening knows more about her, please email us at strawberryinc6@gmail.com. In the description, I'm going to leave the email. I'd really appreciate it if her story was completed, but what I do know is that she is deceased. But I do not have the date of when she passed away, nor the cause of death. This has been Strawberry Ink. Thank you for listening to this different kind of episode and have a good rest of your day. May everybody rest in peace.